Good evening, Zelda Speedruns. Welcome to the North America weekly race. Welcome to more weekly shenanigans with the new weekly settings. I'm looking forward to it, hoping you are too. Your commentators for today are Ginger Sonny and Matt Monk Adam. Folks, how are you?
Good evening. How are you doing,
Hey,
Ginger?
good evening. What is going on? I'm good, man. How are you?
I can't complain too much.
Hopefully in for a good one. Back to weekly settings here, so a little bit of a break before we get back to S6 next week.
Right.
Well, tomorrow even. It's non-stop round here. But tonight it's we got two people. We got to get two trackers, so we got two people, and we are in for a treat, I reckon. Looking at these two, we got J Bone, obviously, 25. A lot of people know Jay. He's been around for a while, and Double Decker again, another one. Going for the mature file names, I see there. Excellent. it's a good start.
Lord have mercy. It looks like it's a Kiri Emerald Serenade start as well. Also, remember for our weekly settings at the moment, it is Forced Adult, Vanilla Spawns, Dungeon Entrance Rando.
Yeah, we're really playing about with the settings. I'm here for it. So let's see.
Oh, yeah.
I assume we're just waiting for people to ready up for tradition, obviously. Never
Of
ever
course.
start a weekly on time. That would be crazy.
Oh, I think it's our first timer. We have a first time racer in the race room today.
Oh, interesting. Well, good luck to them.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's not too much of a filthy seed for them on their first.
Right.
Although I guess as viewers watching some more experienced runners, I guess it wouldn't be too bad if we got some sort of curse.
Yeah, no, of course, chat's already leaning into the file names of curse you PP and thank you PP. Even saying it out loud, I swear.
Alright, yeah, the timer is ticking, about 30 seconds to go, as Tobias has just mentioned, and we are going to get this thing underway. Oh, I'm excited. How many entries have we got today? I haven't even managed to get the race room up yet. I'm not totally sure.
31.
31. That's pretty decent, considering how much is going on right now.
Yeah.
It's a good lineup today. Yeah, got a nice mixture of runners. So, let's get this going.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, of course, Double Decker being Hatsune Miku. Can't ever forget.
Of course. Alright. Skullmask Tunic. 50 is Bombs. Fortress is Foolish. And last prize, Center Chest is Dead.
Alright.
So they're kind of useful hints, at least.
50
50 Bombs could be a bit Monk-esque. I would imagine more likely logical. If we find some choose,
I doubt that is logical for a
it's not going to matter.
back.
I've seen it happen, but it might not be. To be honest, it might not. But,
I mean, it could be, but damn. All right. See adult cat here soon.
So we'll treat 50 as basically dead right now, and go see some Kakariko. So Tobias, we got 50 as Bombs, we got Gerudo Fortress is Baron,
Right.
Central Chest in GTG is Baron, and the first one was a Tunic, but I don't remember where it was. Oh hey, there's Din straight away from Avalanche.
Really? Yeah, that's nice.
And shoes. Alright. Hey. So yeah, that bomb bag really not going to be an issue for us. No 50 skulls, I would imagine.
Yep. Oh, light arrows and cow cage.
And I think that was our second fortress in being dead as well. So Kako and Grow not really paying out today, apart from a repeat of a hint.
Right.
But yeah, Cat's had some nice stuff for us so far. Bit of
Yep.
variation, but they'll obviously cross over each other's paths eventually anyway. So we'll
yeah.
see. That's a long shot, hook shot, I should say, just on the windmill. So okay,
Hook shot and windmill. Yep.
we're getting all the goodies to begin with. Dins, hook shot. Still got no idea of which dungeons we're going to be needing to visit yet. But
Right.
chances are good that we're going to need that hook shot no matter what. So definitely get that.
Oh, of course, every time. All right. Dompe Racing, and of course that is Requiem. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right,
Requiem's
pepperoni. Yeah, if that's someone's long shot, something strange has gone on.
That'll give us a song chain a little bit.
Yeah, we can go out there as well and see what's going on out there. Check the archway, check the right hand, get a hint, get a song.
Yeah.
Pretty powerful to get early. Gunpei being a bit of a troll, but still looking like a decent time here. Hitting this point at 42. Oh no! Oh no! That feels so bad.
Oof.
Oh, voiding out right near the end. I mean, I've done it too many times myself. So
Yeah.
and the frustration just being compounded by getting bodied by the very first of the next flames. Oh dear. I guarantee that W Decker is probably not the only one in this race who will have who will do that at some point. I think we had some pretty good of the 31 or whatever races. At least one other will void themselves out there. So,
oh yeah.
especially if you feel a bit behind, you get hit a couple of times. You're like, I need to cut this corner, but you just cut it just a little bit too fine, and then you feel very sad and angry.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Even more so when we find out that there's nothing on Dompe anyway. And
Right.
oh, hang on a minute, new chest texture. What have we got?
Oh, that is a new text texture.
Piece of heart.
Piece of heart. So the new texture is pinkish and has little hearts on it, and it's for hearts. That makes sense.
Yep. And it's a big chest, so obviously we can get quarter heart pieces. We get heart pieces in big chests, so probably
that's only a big chest because it's vanilla a big chest. Remember, the chest size is changed for this.
That's right. Yeah, it stays that way anyway. So yeah, all these brand new settings. I'm still getting my head around how many changes. It's a very experimental.
Right, but
because
this is the dev branch that we're having to run this on, it's getting the new chest textures they're trying out.
I mean, I'm here for it. The more chest textures we can get, the better. Although, I still like I still like to be able to just, like, open random chests. I wouldn't want to take too far away from being like, oh yeah,
right.
But if it's for hearts anyway, it's one of those that it's like it'd be in a small chest anyway, so like you would probably be ignoring it. But it's good to know if you need a health refill. Oh, I can grab one here. So yeah, I can see it probably all together, not being too sort of unbalanced in terms of keeping the randomizer interesting of checks.
Right.
Yeah, the tube pack was the 10 pack, which is the statistically most likely of the ones to get. Which is nice. That should allow us to beat DC.
Oh yeah, it's plenty to beat DC with.
And you never know, we might find a vanilla bomb bag, a French vanilla bomb bag.
Like every other time.
But remembering that it is Dungeon ER, this is actually adult Deku Tree. So
well, it could be child Deku Tree if you wanted it to be.
I mean, that's true, yes, but we get to do it as an adult if we like. Which means we can use the long shot, which is nice. But it does mean we're going to have to orphan 2 checks for now, because we're not going to be able to to get to the slingshot chest room, as we need to be a child with a Deku shield to get past the scrub there.
Well, can't you do that Deku shield as adult? But with not the Deku shield, can't you do the Deku as adult? Just have to have a shield to do it.
I think the nuts just break on the Hylian shield. I'm not totally sure, but
that would make.
But either
sense.
way, we don't have a shield right now anyway. So
Also,
we do have a
but
scale.
Interesting.
And our first sculpture collected. Yeah, so it's chest texture matches content. So it's not a size thing anymore.
Yeah.
It's chest texture matches content. It's interesting.
But yeah,
So
vanilla spawns, KZ skipped allowed, Baron hints are back. Chest texture matches constants instead of chest appearance, which would also be size. And of course, dungeon entrance rando.
Chat confirmed that we can actually use the Hylian shield to bounce them back. It's just the mirror shield. I wasn't sure if it was both or if it was just the mirror.
Right.
But yeah, either way, we're not going to be able to do that right now. However, that is another 10 pack of choose
lots
there.
and lots to choose. We'll also be able to check Crater Song and Fire Temple entrance while we're down here with that hook shot we got in the windmill.
That's a good point. Yeah, we should be able to. So yeah, we're going to get a few songs on our way.
And then we can end that loop with a teleport out to Requiem.
Hashtag buy a shield, you cowards. I mean, I'm team buy a shield just because, like, when I get a bomb bag, I like to do ground jumps, and you can't really do ground jumps without a shield, or you can't do crouch stabs either.
Kirby speaking my language here.
Tripping hard as fuck. Yeah, this is a logic seed. It's not no logic, so there is a logical path to beat this seed. However, anything involving explosives right now is out of logic because choose don't count for logic, and we have no bomb bag apart from knowing that one is on 50 skulls, which
right.
I know. I think if we go for that one, then I don't think someone's going to win the overall weekly if they unless they really hard chase 50. and just take that gamble right now that it's like skulls. That's what it's going to be. That's my bomb bag.
Right. I mean, you can get by without ever getting a bomb bag if you have enough choose.
Mm-hmm. Which, Deku has been very favourable to us. What is that on top of a volcano? Something dark, at least.
It's hard to tell.
That's Prelude, so that's nice. That'll get us back to Child a little bit faster.
Alright, well, that also kills the discount Prelude we got to start with. Makes it a lot more useless.
Right. Yeah, especially if we don't need to go to Water Temple. Then the next thing it'll be something in adult fishing, but we just never go there, even though we've got the song, just because nothing sends us that way. Yeah, Double Decker in a much better position in terms of explosives right now than Jay. There's the other 50 hint for the bomb bag. No other skull hints though right now.
Yeah, I still can't tell what the hell that was up on there.
Nope. Not a clue.
They have a lot better eyes than we do.
Yeah, a bigger screen and higher bit rates as well.
Mm-hmm. Alright, 30's dead. As we saw on the
Oh well, hey, there's a bomb bag.
Oh, there
I
we go.
think I'm sort of ahead now. I'm not sure.
I believe you are a bit ahead.
Flick back to 360p then to put everything back into time.
Alright. Ravage Village, Song of Storms. There's a bomb bag for me. So you were that far ahead.
Oh right, wow, yeah, okay. So I'm back now to like live minus 35 seconds, which I think should be closer to where 40 is dead.
Yeah.
It should be close to where you are.
Right, so 30, 40, and 50 are now dead, basically. But that's a bomb-locked bomb bag, so...
Mhm.
But we're not going to care. Hey, look, a wallet.
Yeah, there's that ravaged village that I didn't see before. Right, so we've seen that the Deku tree is
No, we're going to see the
in
hints
DC.
first.
We're going to see the hints, and then we're going to find out what is in the Deku tree.
It's one of the,
Markets evolve.
Interesting.
Alright. Yeah, I'm tripping hard. That's basically it. There are a few of the simpler tricks that are enabled. Not logically, but you are able to do them. But some of the more complex or game-breaking ones are banned.
Right, this is considered glitchless. Sora's Fountain, I believe that said, is foolish.
Fountain foolish. And it's Jabu. Okay, well, we're not going to be back here for a little while.
Yep. Alright. Can you even do Jabu as adult, if it's there?
I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I played Entrance Rando, so I'm not totally sure whether you can.
Or do you need like a bow or something to be able to do it correctly?
Yeah, you can do up to rank chest, but then you will need to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't equip swap. Don't equip swap a bit.
Don't equip swap. Nope.
Yeah, I guess we can use like the hook shot or the bow and arrows to hit the tonsil things. Cack is path to. Was that Morpher? I saw.
I believe so.
All right, kind of makes sense. We got the hook shot there.
Or was that
Baronade.
Baronade?
I know it was blue. It was Baronade.
Okay. Well, chat correcting us, as always.
Interesting. So we got Dins.
Also,
and Hammer is on Frogs too, by the way, so that's fun.
That is fun. Also, we got this is Saria's at Minuet spot.
Water Temple is in Forest. And nothing we can do here, so time to turn back around and leave.
Oh yeah, always do safely, everybody. Was that intentional death warp by Jabo?
Yeah, that was intentional death warp. Jabo's turn to do the Mido skip and come find out all the same information that Dabu's just found out for us.
Right.
And gets it first time. Very nice. Very nice indeed. We are going to get an in-sync check, bizarrely enough.
I mean, it just happens to line up that way.
Yeah, we've gone different routes, and yet we cross over here.
It's a high five.
The chest is a gold scale. Okay.
Oh, interesting. We already have both scales. Not even 20 minutes into the seed, we have both scales. That's interesting.
I mean, we can do a bit. Well, no, we can't. We can. Yeah, we can do stuff in water now, can't we? So the only thing we can't do is the central pillar.
Well, it's
So we
all
need
out
iron
of
boots for
logic.
that. Oh, of course, which means it's probably not that high on the list of things to do, but it's
Like, we are severely out of logic.
Oh, we've been out of logic for about 16 of the 17 minutes so far.
Yeah. Not that I blame them.
Yeah, if marketable
Logic
Ledger
is
isn't
more
a
like
song,
a guideline anyway.
and it's not the hammer, because that's on Frogs 2. What is in market?
Yeah, what
Burning
is
Cack Medallion. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, without the long shot, there's not a lot we can do there either in the water right now. OoT
Well,
is
the water entrance is a randomized entrance, don't forget.
That's true, yes. I mean,
we can check the entrance.
We can check the entrance, we can get in there, and that's, in this setting, that's all we really need to do. So,
was that AD opponents?
It was AD opponents, indeed. So, AD for Frogs 2, let's go.
AD opponents, Burning Cack,
For the
Song of
hammer.
Storms. If we need to do Fire Temple.
Indeed. It's,
Wait, it's hammer.
It's
hammer, so it has to be a required dungeon. Because
there's
you
the
can't
hover
do
boots.
Volvagia without hammer.
And target in the woods is a bow. But yeah, we're just mentioning hover boots there from Tobias, and there we go, we've got our hover boots. And hey, Papillons! Bonjour, raiding in with a team of 94. Welcome in, guys. Girls.
Frogs 2 is Final Frogs, yeah.
Water Temple is foolish. Well, there we go. We're not going to be seeing any more Water Temple today, man. That's good information to get. Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. Bonjour, salut. They get the sun.
Sunshine, there you go.
We'll take that. Where are we going to be doing next? This is a prelude. Okay, we're finally going to get our medallions now, I think. Yes, we are. So what are we going to have?
That was
Fire,
Spirit.
Forest.
Alright, Forest.
Spirit, Deku. And what?
Deku, water, yep.
And Jabu.
And Jabu.
Fire, Forest, Spirit.
But
Deku,
hammer is
water,
hard required. Gotta love it.
Well, at least we know early. I mean, that's the good news here. We know what we have to do. I have a suspicion. I'm going to predict already, but we're going to get at least 33% forfeits before this is through.
So it's Stone Shadow and Tanago's Cavern.
Seriously, yeah, they should both have the Frogs intel. It wasn't. I don't remember exactly where the hint stone was, but it was. I believe it might have been Sacred Forest Meadow, and they've both been there. So they should both have that hint. We're getting some divergence.
A little bit.
Oh, actually, no. I think this is just this might just be an owl ride. Preferring this to Prelude because it will drop them outside Castle Town, I guess, so that they can then get the cash and head off to Lon. Yep, there they go. I really like this. I love the shield. It's it pleases me.
Right. My next question is, where are all these dungeon entrances at? We know Deku Tree is Jabu Jabu. We know Dodongo's Cavern is Deku Tree.
Mm-hmm.
And we know Spirit is Spirit.
Yep, and forest is water.
Forest is water, or what's it? Yeah, forest is water.
Foolish water, so it's not something we need to worry about.
I mean, we're gonna have to do it eventually.
Still gonna have to beat it, but we won't need to. Hopefully, we'll get a nice boss kit in, and then all will be well.
Right.
Oh, hey, well, there's Ruto's lair, so that will get us access to a dungeon in future. So we've got the scale. No ZL. No, we don't need ZL. We've got scale. And magic on Talon. Okay, well, we are getting a lot of items, which can't really argue with. And yet, Kirby, that probably is the path. Resolved there, Ruto's lair.
Also, another good thing to note is that Fire Temple is behind Forest Spirit and Deku Tree. Because our Burning Cat song is a child song.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Make notes of all these dungeon entrances. I will forget them. My memory is terrible.
Right. Yeah, no. Oh, get your lesson right in chat.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, too late for me. I already know.
Of course, it's always alright.
I would have been wrong anyway, so it's all
No,
good.
he's pulling a cola and doing it completely blind.
We're 1 in
So
32
far, it's
in
been
it,
right,
and hang
right.
on a minute, what the heck is going on here?
Oh, he's going right, left.
No.
Holy crap.
Oh my... No.
Right, left. What the fuck?
No! Oh, what? We've seen it happen. Backban him
He
straight
pulled
away.
off the 1 in 32.
Clearly hacking. That is a 1 in 32. What on earth? Oh my
What was his work?
goodness.
What did he get from
Oh. I didn't get anything interesting. But it doesn't matter. We did a 1 in
Nothing.
32.
Flip that shit.
Wow. Pulling out the swags for the stream. It's like, do you know what? I'll give it a go. Anything Cola can do, I can do better.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
Exactly. That was great. That's a 1 in 32. You do not see them even attempted
Very often.
very often, let alone succeed.
Unless your name is Cola.
Oh yeah, I mean, he will attempt them fairly regularly. But the succeed bit is is unusual.
Alright.
Boulder of Destiny. Just the market hint again. Good place for it, I guess.
Did we get anything in market?
I did. Oh, there's a strength. I did not see that hint. Vast lake, one confined ice cavern. Okay, so we know ice cavern is water. Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if
it's
we need
happened on my
access
stream
to ice
before.
cavern, we can get in there at least. Which is
Oh, we got Rudos in brain
it was
word
on,
memory things.
child shooting, I believe.
Right. We got it in market. That's the important part.
think it was Jabu. DC was Deku. Forest, it's water.
You can get in there with
Ice.
Gold Scale and just Hookshot, I believe. No, wait. I think you need Long Shot and Gold Scale to open that entrance, or Hookshot and Irons. I can't remember if you can reach it with Hookshot without the irons.
I don't think you can reach it with Hookshot without the irons. I think it has to be long shot because you have to stand out of the water.
Talon's chickens. Magic. We saw that already, didn't we?
Yeah. Jay decided to follow the path market rather than run to Lon Lon, whereas W hasn't.
Oh, yeah.
Hasn't touched market yet. They went straight to Lon Lon Ranch.
It could be because W just got the market path twice.
Yeah, there's another hint, but they should probably get to market. But the good thing about market is like you got to go through it anytime you really want to change to an adult. And
right.
we have Serenade and the Owl, which gets us to the market very easily and quickly. For Frogs 2 Seed, we're getting a surprising amount of adult walk songs and very few child songs, right?
Right.
So,
that's right, because this is where W got his Minuet, and then Staria gave him Bolero for some reason.
Yes, that's right. She likes to dance.
Oh. Are we going to see the Fire Temple entrance as child?
Yes.
We sure
yes,
are.
we are. Alright, find out soon enough. What dungeon are you?
Ah! Oof.
The scream. The haunting scream.
It's bottom of the well.
Bottom of the well. That is actually required to come here as a child, so this works out perfectly. Jay taking advantage of the Sun Song timing to be able to get some extra nighttime skulls.
We still don't have ZL. There we go. Brain. I'd remember it eventually.
Yep. Yeah, we've only seen 2 paths so far, Tobias, and both of them have been repeated, I believe, but we haven't seen any others. Which is,
wait. By process of elimination of dungeon entrances, DC hard required a child in Jabu Jabu's belly.
Yes, that's also a bomb bag there. So that is all our bomb bags accounted for then.
Is that bomb bag in Logic? I think so, yeah.
Where do we get Bolero? Sorry,
yeah.
We didn't need a bomb bag for that, so yeah, that'll be.
That puts us back in Logic. That puts all of our stuff back in Logic.
Bang on 30 minutes, we're back in Logic again. Hooray!
Yeah, boom, that's the key.
Just a key. Okay, so.
Bum, 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 ba, ba, ba.
Having peaked all that we're going to peak, nothing else that we can really do here, so this looks like. Are we going to get. There's save quit, so where's the child spawn going to be? I don't think we've seen this yet.
Child spawn's vanilla, remember?
Oh, that's under these settings. Yes, it's vanilla, so it makes no difference. We'll just spawn here in Kakiri Forest.
Yep.
I wonder if W forgot that in the same way that I did. Otherwise, why would you have played it? But there we go.
Right.
Playing on an emulator, so literally no real harm done. Don't have to sit through the "you must use a classic controller" screen for 10 seconds.
A ridiculous amount of time.
Yeah, this will be market looking like in a play for Sun Song to get daytime, to be able to get in there.
Jay having fun there, hopping back and forth around Skull Kid a bunch of times?
Yes, that's Skull Kid.
Damn you, Skull Kid. Yeah,
I'll get you next time. Oh, that was a sort of silvery blue strength one for Jay. I like that.
Right. It should be market for Dabu. And if it gets his letter, I can see him going straight towards River. If he's also deduced that DC has to be in Jabu, based on our medallion layout here.
Doing the old side hops and grabbing the cash that's just floating in the air. It's pretty easy until the one time in like 999 where you accidentally fall into the river, and then that feels bad. You have to swim all the way back around again.
Right.
So they're putting that wallet and money to good use and purchasing themselves a shield. Loads of money. Walked into Lady Clubhouse and the game crashed, Lefty. That's not one that I know.
That's not one that I'm familiar with either.
What are you playing on? VC or emulator?
Huh.
Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. That's not a known one that I know of. Oh, and
No, I play on RetroArch, and that's never happened to me.
Yeah, I play on RetroArch too. Yeah, that's one that probably race mods are going to have a look at and see if, and devs going to have to look. We are on the dev branch as well, like the fork of it. So
right,
perhaps there might be somewhere some of the new settings screwing up somewhere. But yeah, really sorry about that. That's kind of sucky. It is a very old, very broken game. I guess it's kind of one of the occupational hazards of playing such an old game. But yeah, that must feel bad. Just I guess
what are you
apologize
talking
that
about?
happened
This
to
is
you.
clearly a well-made, non-bugged game, and we just have problems with it trying to randomize it.
Lefty's got a good point there. Yeah, it gets to miss the AD for frogs for hammer. Exactly. You've got to look on the bright side of these things. It was a mercy, really.
Mercy. Calling the mercy rule.
The seed or the game or whatever it was just like, you don't want to do this. You have better things to do with your time. Watch other people suffer. Take the night off.
Yeah, just run the EU Weekly in the morning instead.
Yeah, and let's hope that something like that doesn't happen in that as well.
Right. Also, that's that piece of heart at the Rudo's letter spot. That's a big chest, the slingshot. Well, of course it's big, but it's textured gold. There we go.
What is it going to be?
It's a bottle of bugs.
Bottle of bugs for those skulls we're not going to need to collect. But the bottle's nice.
I mean, we got to get to 20 anyway.
That's true. Probably won't need the bugs for those 20, but I guess it really depends on like the what dungeons we can get through in terms of skulls. And we don't know where Forest is yet, and Forest is always good for like 3 or 4 easy, quick skulls. Alright, so child fishing. What have you got for us? Nothing.
More health. Healthy. Big go. Gold chest. And it's a Zora tunic.
Okay. That's good. We know where the tunics are then. I don't remember where the Goron tunic was hinted, but it was definitely the first hint we got.
Right. Also, right, we will need a bottle at some point to do ice. If we need to do ice.
That looks like just a piece of heart. So we are off to Domain. Gonna get that letter handed in, and we know Fountain is barren, but I don't think we saw anything for Domain. So, perchance we might find some useful items here. What would we really be looking for? Curie Sword's not really relevant. We don't really need that for anything. Mirror Shields.
CSR.
Oh, and Zelda speedruns coming over the thing of 52.
Was that our Ravage Village repeat?
It was a Ravage Village
our
repeat, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome in, CSR1. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
we had all the
AD
raiders
Frogs
today. 80 Frogs 2 required. Let's go. For the hammer.
Yep.
Hard required, OOT Frogs 2. You've gotta love it.
Right.
And if you're not aware, we've got entrance rando as well, because we're really experimenting with the settings for these weeklies right now.
That's also why we don't have a dungeon complete yet. But
And this is perfect timing to see our new chest texture as well, which was a heart improvement of some type. Can be
right.
I haven't seen a heart container from it yet, but we did see a heart piece. So I imagine it's just any type of heart, any sort of health of any sort.
Maybe. But J-Bone just finished Deku Tree, so should have that.
That is correct. Jay is the first one on Restream to get themselves the first medallion.
We are on CSR2, so no Frogs Command, no.
Nope.
I don't think we have that on CSR1 either.
Yes, Frogs 2 is a hammer and required.
Heart texture chest, yeah. There we go.
No, not yet. Nocton, no.
No, but
there will be. I guess it depends if this setting stays for any length of time, and I'm sure we'll get on it. But at the moment, it's purely experimental, so sort of gauge how runners actually feel about it. I kind of like it so far, but it's still very early days. Oh, strength 2 on 10 skulls. All right, let's go. So Jay collecting those skulls early, sort of paying off for him here. Yeah, Alkaline, you're exactly right. Exactly right. I was just mentioning that earlier. For a Frogs 2 required seed, we're looking suspiciously Warp Song heavy right now. Yeah, bad times.
So yeah.
And there it is, as suspected. Child Dodongo's Cavern. This is something we don't usually see, but in this instance, we are going to have to see it. It's enforced on us. So there's no way around it. We're going to have to do this.
I think you can still skip one of the back rooms, but you have to do the other.
Yeah, we're going to have to do this pretty much intended. But we do get to do ground jumps, which...
so that was fire arrows on top of digging. Not that they mean much, because we have dins, but...
Well...
And we still have no bow.
Hey, welcome in, not so Nyquil. I'm guessing, what happened? Tell me it wasn't walking into lab dive.
There's our long shot on Sun's grave.
Fair enough, Sir Nyquil. Yeah, AD Frogs 2, no less. So, yep. But there is our long shot, and we can now officially rush ice. which I would be doing pretty imminently, I feel.
Yep.
Hey, Shy,
Yep,
Shy, yes. It is 80 for Frogs 2. And you
For hammer.
gotta love it. For a hammer. Hard required hammer. No, water is in forest, and the water entrance is ice.
Yeah, the blah blah brain. Where was that? Well. It was in well.
That's how it looks. That's how it looks after Line Ace, pretty much.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because ice is either a child song or nocturne at this point.
Right. Either one we're gonna need, almost certainly.
Yep.
Chickens was nothing sad to say.
Jay's chicken sound, I swear to God.
Oh, I did not hear it because I've got W's audio up on the back end here. But I'm glad I didn't. I guess from what I'm seeing in chat, they did not like the sound, whatever it was.
Be glad you didn't hear it.
I count my blessings. Count my blessings.
As Jay put it, it's literally Jay. What the? Not as Jay put it. It's Tobias put it. It's literally Jay. What the fuck?
Yeah, I saw that too, Tobias. That was pretty swag keeping that shield, because it's like one thing I find with this texture setting is like I kind of forget that it's a that it is a Deku shield and it's made of wood because it looks so shiny.
Oh yeah, that is.
It looks like it should be fireproof, but it's not.
Dear God, it's back.
Oh, there's our bow, so we're not going to be needing target on the woods today.
Right.
Oh, Kinra, right, that is a good shout, yeah. We had an on-stream 1 in 32. You thought only Cola could do them successfully? Think again.
Oh, so you could put on Jay's sound now to hear it.
Oh, yeah, I can. Hold on. Oh, that's cursed. I'm turning it back off again.
Yep.
That is cursed. What the hell is that?
If
yeah,
I'm not wrong, that is... I'm not sure what that is, but it's just wrong. Target in the woods is a bow.
Yeah, that's our second one of that one. Well, no, I think it's our first one. We just saw it on
right.
W's side. And we just found the bow, so that's handy. We won't need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Child DC seems so slow. Even though it's not even that much slower, it just everything feels that much slower.
Oh, you had to do these back rooms. I forgot. And there goes the shield. No? What?
No. Well, the reason why was because W was rolling / bumped into something, and if you roll in a situation where that is the case and you get hit by the fire keys, it will not. It's same with the ice keys as well. In Ice Cavern, the same principle applies. It stops the effect. Vigilant with a good point though. We are being a little bit over the top here because he did go by the Hylian shield, which is something we didn't see Jay do, but we did see W do it. So presumably they've got their Hylian shield on in that case, but I don't remember them changing it. So it could be, but the point still stands is that you can actually do that. You can avoid getting burnt and or frozen by the keys. If
Every time you roll right.
I think it's either a roll or a bonk. I'm not exactly sure. Somebody did explain it to me, but one of the two. If you get it at just the right time, then it will not affect you. And I learned that in Ice Cavern, watching someone not get frozen, and I was like, "What? How did that happen?" And it was because they were in the middle of an action at the frame that they got hit, which meant that they didn't get frozen. So learn new things about this game all the time. Childhood King Dodongo still the easiest. He's just bossing the game. Just, got the Deku sticks, which more than makes up for the damage output that you were able to do as a child. So, but yeah, you and Ron almost never going to see a child DC in S6 settings, for example. I think I'm pretty safe to say we're never going to see one of them in those.
Right, but we saw it today, and it's
we saw it today. But today has been a day of some pretty rare things. We've had a child DC, we've had a 1 in 32, but was successful, nonetheless. Which just pog. Don't know what else to say about that. That was pretty pog from Jay. Jay gave all his money to the fish man or woman, and they threw it all away. Which, it's not very nice of him, but there we go.
This isn't a bad spread for a diving game.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Doing in 3 goes. That's kind of what you want. That's pretty fast. Mike Cack here for W. Going to finish off and get the 10 skulls. Get their strength 2, presumably.
Seen this from Jay, right?
Yep. Yeah, we got strength 2 waiting for us on 10 skulls. So it's not a complete waste of time with skulls for seeds. 10 is useful, and we still haven't seen anything for 20.
Right. Jay going to be following them into a whole brain. Child DC, there we go.
Yep, if you like Child DC, today's your lucky day, because you're going to see it again. Literally straight afterwards.
Yeah, we have 2 strength, and we can grab the Silver Rupees room to get that 1 check there. We could also do nothing. We can't do anything. We have Bomb Juice. We could do Child Spirit just out of logic.
And that was Cack to PG. I think we saw that earlier, but I must have missed it.
Cack to Phantom Ganon?
Yeah, that's a double Cack path then.
Well, we know it's not going to be Forest and Well, because that's behind completing Forest.
But yeah, double Cack path. Wowie, Skinner says. Indeed.
Let's try and think. What entrances have we not seen?
Alright, so we have not seen
Ice Cavern.
Ice Cavern entrance. We have not seen Shadow entrance. Spirit was Spirit, wasn't it? Yeah, just make a note of that. Spirit.
Shadow entrance.
Yep. So still need shadow entrance.
And GTG
Oh,
entrance.
GTG. Yes, good point.
Forest and shadow entrance would make sense. We're still missing the fire and shadow as well. So we just need to find forest, fire, and shadow still.
Mm-hmm.
We know where... Oh, we still need to find GTG. Unless, yeah, I saw that and I just missed it.
No, we don't know where GTG is.
Alright, so there's also another entrance that we're forgetting. Well entrance, of course.
Yep.
Rain.
Yep, haven't seen that either.
But we won't see that until after Forest, Spirit, and Deku are complete. That's why Forest can't be there.
Yep.
Yeah, Forest and any of those three would make sense. I mean, we have access to all but the shadow entrance already. With Longshot and Letter. Well, KZ skips allowed, but they won't have to do that because they had Letter early. Ooh, just off on the angle with that pot. There you go. Alright.
The KZ skip, yes.
KZ skip. Alright, Brain, are you keeping track of these entrances?
I've got the ones we know written down so far on my notepad. Which brief summary then it's Deku Tree entrance is Jabu, DC entrance is Deku, Forest entrance is Water, which is foolish. Water entrance is Ice, Fire entrance is Well, Jabu entrance is DC, and Spirit is Vanilla. And that is all we know as of now.
Alright, let's see. Dabu's doing a Deku Tree. Makes sense.
Yep. Yeah, we're just going to see him sort of following each other's footsteps here for a little bit.
Right, and Jay's at the stairs room.
W now getting the hint, well, not the hint, I guess I shouldn't call it a hint, the nudge perhaps to go Rush Ice as well. Now they've got that bottle.
Yeah.
I do enjoy having Dins in the Deku Tree. It really speeds things up considerably.
Oh yeah. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's Final Fantasy music playing in J-Bone's Dodongo's Cavern.
That's Final Fantasy Prelude right there.
Yeah, so I thought it was Final Fantasy.
So Enemies is Final Fantasy Prelude, but then yes, Dungeon Music is indeed ZL.
Oh, it is. That's funny.
CSR Sleep. Right, Nocturne? I mean, I always just disable it now. But if I'd have disabled it on this seed, then I might not have got to listen to Prelude Final Fantasy, which is one of my favourite songs. So.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for Dubbo as well, to be honest, like Lon Lon Ranch is a pretty chilled song for dungeons. Both of them are not exactly fired up
Right.
music. And Zora's Domain for the Goma fight. Oh, not quite getting the broken stick right. Dubbo is not happy. Not happy at all, because they're going to have to sit for another minute and watch Goma puke out some eggs.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I should finish. Oh, no, that's...
There we go.
There we go. Half a heart, but never in doubt. But yeah.
They nutted too soon, so they got hurt when they jump slashed the eye the first time. I realized what I said. They threw the nut too soon. God damn it. Alright. Alright. Where does Dabu Decker go here? Chickens. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And he has normal chickens. He has normal chicken sounds.
King Dodongo is about to go to prison. Take him down, Phoenix.
Objection. From where? I'm confused.
Cack, a hook shot.
There was hook shot. There was a strength. Cause
what was the song? Was it Requiem? I want to say it was Requiem as well. We got.
Yeah, I believe it was Requiem. But we got a hook shot, we got Dins, we got a strength, and we got Requiem because Skullhouse is considered part of CAC.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And 10 skulls is not an always hint, so.
Yeah, and we're going to see that from Dabu right now.
Yep.
Some banging tunes.
Hey, happy 1 hour, everybody. Shoutouts to our featured runners, J-Bone and Double Decker. Shoutouts to my co-com, Ginger Sony. And of course, shoutouts to our 2 trackers, Palm and Baseball. And then shoutouts to our restreamer, Tobias.
Yeah, no race monitor specifically, because it's just a friendly race. It's not a competition.
It's a weekly.
Just a weekly.
So no monitor, but Tobias is our restreamer today.
And oh yeah, also shout-outs to my colleague Mad Monk Adam for joining me for this one.
Yeah.
It's been a little while since I've done a weekly, and I'm enjoying the mayhem that these settings are causing.
Yeah, Double Decker's doing some child spirit with choose. You know, if everything would die correctly. What is not dead? Oh my god, it was hiding near the door. That piece of crap. Oh, Jay's about to be very disappointed. He's checking the fire temple entrance as adult, and it's, well...
Rip. Not that we found anything in there yet, particularly. But of course,
Baseball.
he doesn't know that.
I just saw that.
The baseball is the best. Like, without them, a lot of stuff would not be happening.
Right, the well had our logical bomb bag in it.
Oh, of course it did. Yes, but apart from logical bomb bag,
well, we haven't
we
seen
didn't
the
really
CL
find
lock
it.
checks.
No.
There's still
No.
4 checks we haven't seen. Well, we peeked one. That is a key on Child's Head Spirit, so it's logically required. Oh yeah, that's right. Where's our other path hints?
Yeah, we're missing 2.
Or
if I'm
our
not
entrance
mistaken.
hints. Or any of that good stuff. Just 1 key on Child's Spirit. And now we're gonna see CAC Archery. This sounds like some Mario Galaxy music. And it is a lot of money.
Well, at least we've got a wallet we can put most of it in, so that's nice.
Yep, Dabu is headed into Ice Cavern. Dumping out his bugs to float on top of the water. Did you know they floated on top of the water?
I didn't know that, yes. They just go scuttling away.
Can't leave that. Water bugs. Where is Jay headed? Jay is gonna reverse Wasteland. Alright.
Alright, yeah, we're going to find out what's in GCG.
Mm.
And W is going to show us Ice Cavern with the leak, of course. The giant
Right, well,
leak.
whatever this song is, it is required. We have all dungeons and we need frogs too, so this is a song we need for something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's right, GGG is in logic with our long shot, so. Or at least the GGG entrance. Let's be. Remember, it is entrance rando. Also, his desert sound is just Goron City, which is great. Alright, yeah, we haven't seen Valley yet either. Alright. And of course you can just either long shot or hover across this. Either way works. Alright, and then gonna grab this skull here in the ice cavern. And that is, looks like both sides are nothing. I can't tell. I have bad eyesight apparently. But
Yep,
nope, no, but
apparently
nothing.
nothing.
Okay.
Just gonna carry on. One more check plus the song.
Yep. And whoop. His long shot sound is a frog.
Because of course it is.
Why not?
I mean, we've already got like the very cursed chicken sounds, so.
Mm-hmm.
W getting the first of the glitchless jumps, first time.
Mm-hmm.
Like to see it.
They're very nice. They look very clean. I don't think they save you any
do.
time whatsoever.
No, we got bomb bags, we got shields. Not really necessary, but
Alright, GTG entrance is our forest temple.
Forest Temple.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. GTG is forest.
Oh dear God. So the longer the long shot has to shoot, the more frog sounds it makes. It's like fighting that frog from Majora's Mask when it rides the turtle. Also, hey, there's our boomerang.
Alright.
Boomerang in the very first chest in forest. The best thing that's the cack path is that hook shot to get out here. Yeah, where hook pack to Baronade is to get the out to GTG entrance. To get our boomerang from first chest to forest. Fun. Only thing here is Nocturne. Well, we're about to see the shadow entrance.
Yeah, that's good. So we should be able to get all our knowledge that we need now.
Not even going to check Frozen King's aura. I guess we always just come back to it, but... also a hint. Where you just came from is Ice Cavern, yeah? Thank you.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, we can't get to King's Aura because we'll be coming out
we've
in
already seen
Lake
where
Hylia.
Jabu's at.
Yeah, Jabu is in the Deku Tree.
This is, Vanilla. Okay.
Okay, Vanilla Shadow and Vanilla Spirit.
It kind of didn't have many places it could be left. You know, it couldn't be in Well because... Well, I guess it could have been in Well.
So we know GTG is in Ice then.
Or Well.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot about Well actually. Yeah, you're right.
We have, what, GTG and... Fire in either Well or Ice.
Yep.
Yeah, we're missing Fire and GTG. They had to be at either Well or Ice Cavern. No, the Well entrance, to get down into it, you can do it as adult or child. But to get into the actual Well, bottom of the Well dungeon, you have to be child to get through the crawl space.
Which is why we got our Bolero, so that we could get in through the fire entrance.
There's some little quality of life things, like the big hammer rocks are missing from in front of Fire Temple, so you can get inside of it as child. Deku Tree's mouth is open, so you can get inside of it as adults. Just in case, that leaves more options for where dungeons could be. Because if those weren't the case, it'd be a lot more limited on what could be where.
It's like W's turn to reverse.
Why did they not finish Shadow? It is required. That's a big Poe bottle in Forest. Why did they not finish? No, ZL. Why didn't they get to the push block at least?
Yeah, they could have still done the shortcut.
They still could have done the shortcut, but no ZL means it's not completable right now. Oh, that also does mean that our ZL will be before Fire Temple. Fun. Okay. What is with your... What is with your sounds, my man?
These let chaos take over. Sounds are completely random. No ear safe choices. Nope, just completely random.
Yeah, at this point, ZL is probably just on Prelude. I mean, what songs are... We're missing 4 songs. We know where Storms and Epona's is. Because that leaves just GL and Time. And oh yeah, and of course the last one is blocked by ZL, so it has to be on Prelude, and then our Song of Time is in Composer's Grave, Brain. They can't check Composer's Grave without ZL. So it's ZL on Prelude, Time on Composer's Grave, Song of Storms on Burning Cap, Epona's on All Dungeons. Shy.
Yeah. Give it a go.
I mean, can't hurt. Oh hey, his bow shooting sound is chickens. Also, I believe that's his Navi sound. That's that gasp.
Navi the hag. I mean, it's not as objectionable as like her default sound, so.
Right. I mean, what's wrong with her default sound? Are you saying you don't like
Nothing
Navi?
whatsoever. That's like asking what's wrong with Epona. She's the best horse in any game ever. It's factually incorrect.
I mean, better than some horses.
True. I mean, like, horse physics are pretty difficult to implement, I would imagine, in a game. Particularly one that's this old.
Right. There's our boss key already. Yep, we had Double Forest.
Double Forest, but at least I can listen to Gerudo Valley soundtrack on Dabu's side, so that's nice. Makes Double Forest a little bit more bearable.
I think for the Stalfos, Jay had some kind of spooky music. It was nice. Couldn't place it though. DKC. Oh, Donkey Kong Country 2. That makes sense. Ginger, what the hell?
Hey, I just find all my random emotes that I have.
Bum, bottom. Yeah, okay. Checkerboard room. I can't see that far. Jay's just stopping under it. To get squished? What? I'm confused. Why did he stop to get squished?
Maybe he missed his timing up and wouldn't have.
He
Would have
had
got
plenty of time to
squished,
get to the switch. At
squished
least.
at the end anyway. I'm not too
Oh, it's
sure
a
what
heart
happened
piece.
there.
Yeah, I had no clue, but. Alright. Rooster bow is great bow.
Yeah, it's up there for frog long shot, which in a seed like this anyway, for hard required frogs to AD no less, seems appropriate for the long shot to have the frog noise.
Yeah. And rooster bow, frog, long shot. I'm very interested in what his hover boot sound is.
Right.
And we've heard his chicken sound, which was. Ugh.
I don't think we'll ever need to hear it again for the rest of the seed, so.
Thank God. Alright, hover boot snobby.
Oh, there's a
Richard Wolf.
second bottle there. So
Alright, that was the Big Poe bottle.
that was. So we can't do anything with that yet. Until we hand it in. It's there.
You can turn it in.
Yeah, it's just what I mean. You can turn it in, but you can't do anything else with it.
Hey, mark
until...
it is passed. That is correct.
Oh, yeah, good point. Oh, Swamp Candy's saying that the hovers are actually Navi, so, I don't think J-Bone could have got a more cursed combination of noises this seed.
I mean...
But they won in 32 there anyway. Everything about this roll, about the seed, about Jay's custom rolls, it's all very, very crazy.
Also got a... brain. Remember things. Yeah, no, I forget.
I mean,
He has
thinking's
to
hard.
Plando his sounds. Plandoing his sounds would be hilarious. He's doing this on purpose. I mean, yeah, it already satisfies the path, but we'll clear your paths. Alright, J-Bone's fighting the big phantom cannon. Yeah, brain. Aye, aye, aye. Not going for the quick kill. Why is it so hard to aim these reflex at him? Alright, there we go. That was pretty quick.
Yeah, that was a very, very straightforward and swift PG fight.
Yeah, red rupee. Not gonna need that.
But that is a song available for us now on Prelude. And we have Prelude to be able to get there, should we choose, but Joe's gonna take a look at Valley now and
That makes sense.
death walk back to the entrance. Should there be nothing here, I imagine.
We're not even peeking the crate first, just immediately jumping down here.
And we got other boots a long shot, haven't we? I guess so. You can always come back.
Deku shield.
Yep, nothing else to do here. So we are serenading. Adult Lake, perhaps, if he's not done Adult Lake.
Shoot the sun?
Yeah,
It's
shoot
nighttime.
the sun.
Okay. Did you hear that laugh for nighttime sound? That is a big rupee.
Lots and lots of money that we are not going to go get. So,
Yep.
I think we're going to get a back of the lake hint here. I think Jay's realised that there's still not enough paths.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like it.
If you go for one, you might as well go for two.
Yeah, I mean, well, we're definitely seeing one. Lon
Lon
some more
ramp,
fun.
more fun.
All right, thanks,
Wow. Very
game.
helpful.
Thank you. Yep.
Big
Well, we're gonna
help,
see the
much
second
wow.
one. Is this a complete waste of time and the hints we want are all in Hyrule Castle?
We're gonna find out.
It's a repeat of Lon Lon. Oh my goodness. Well, that explains where one of the paths was, so we're just missing one other, which, I think I have a suspicion where it might be. Both of them, in fact.
Right. We are missing two paths. We're missing, I guess the spirit path? Oh yeah, we got Cacti PG, so we're just missing the one.
Yeah, just one path left to find.
Bum 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. This is gonna be Ice Cavern for J-Bone here.
Yeah, from his point of view, makes complete sense. Got to go get that song, whatever it may be, which we know is Nocturne.
And mute and turn on sound. There we go. I mean, at this point, there's not too many other places it could be for our final path hit besides Hyrule Castle.
No. We've seen both fountain hints, I believe. We saw one for sure. I don't know if we've seen the second fountain hint.
Not a child, no.
Because we know fountain is barren anyway, so whether they'll actually bother to go over and check it is a question.
Oh, the story. I mean, it is a hint and a skull.
Yeah, and it is we may have to go there if it's access to somewhere we actually need to go to, and not just sort of GTG that's got nothing in it.
Alright. So, Will or Ice has our fire GTG, so be interesting to see. They try and route one of those in first to find out. Oh, if they try to route in the ice cavern entrance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're still missing Mirror Shield for completion of Spirit to do Fire Temple.
That is a good point. Yeah, no sign of that anyway yet.
Also, can I say, fighting Phantom Ganon with a Zora Domain music playing, a bit too chill for the fight. Nah, I haven't played tennis with him. Not Pog. There we go. No, I would not be surprised to see Dabu immediately heading for the Temple of Time to get the song, because he knows it's ZL.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have to know at this point it's ZL. J-Bones doesn't, which is why I came to Ice first, is my bet. Because it's knowing the other song is here, Nocturne is here, that made it have to be CL at Prelude check, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, can we talk about how odd it is to hear Link's voice coming out of Hatsune Miku's body?
It doesn't even sound like default Link voice either. Though. It's not like
right.
OoT Link.
Alright, both checks here in the valley are Deku Shields, by the way. The crate and the waterfall.
Just rename it the Deku Valley at this point.
Swear to God, if Hammer Rock's just another Deku Shield, that'd be hilarious. Protect Valley. Yep, FCL like we thought. Can go do Shadow now? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to see Shadow into Spirit. I also would not be surprised to see Shadow into Child to get Eponos. Eponos doesn't really help until you're going for the Frogs too. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Shadow into Spirit here.
Yeah, though we're not quite getting it right there first time, but succeeding the second time. Going for the middle one as the first guess. Keep the middle spirit mirror shields, pretty much right now. I mean, they can. I think they've done. No, I don't think they've been there yet. I mean, they can poke around, but they can't. It's not really any point right now because they're not going to be able to finish it.
Shadow Temple to Twin Rover.
There's our last one. Shadow to Twin Rover. There we go.
Oh, so, well,
hey, we happen to be... Oh, Aurora's very nice quality of life. And, that's handy, because we just happen to be in Shadow right now, so...
Right.
So W will show us what the... what our path is in Shadow. Which, I mean, I think we've got to be Mirror Shield, right? So... Or something that leads to a Mirror Shield, which, at this point... What could there really be that leads to the Mirror Shield? Strength 3? I don't think so. None of his pathfinds have been particularly useful today, I don't feel. We haven't got hardly any of them till quite late, and they haven't really been worthwhile.
Right.
Worthwhile hunting down. They've all been pretty bad. Like it's like, oh, okay, yeah, well, we're going there anyway, so that's useful, I guess.
It is. All right. This. All right. This music does not fit Shadow Temple at all.
Yeah, we've got the
Is that no mode?
Side. That is no mode. That is our Mirror Shield. What a surprise.
Yep. Yeah, that is no mode. We just need Hammer, which we know where it's at. Wow. Alright, a little over an hour and a half in, and we're in no mode. Yes, I was saying, Palm. Yeah, 80 frogs to Jet Seed. How often do you see that one, Ginger?
I don't think I've ever seen that one. Not at this pace. It's interesting. Yeah, this seed really could have been a lot worse, I feel, and it really hasn't been. It's actually been kind of straightforward, I want to say. But you kind of just have to do everything, and that kind of because you've got that knowledge early. You know, you don't have to waste too much time sort of aimlessly wandering about. You can know what your focus is and just go do it.
Yep, Stone Shadow found a way. Child DC required. It is pretty linear though. Was that all the keys? And the boss key. We already found the boss key. Yep, it has to be. Double just moving on. Yeah, this has been quite the interesting seed.
Heck of a seed. I'm glad we got assigned VNA NA Weekly. This has been
yep.
A lot of fun. I've seen some things that I never thought I'd see.
Child DC on Restream. 1 in 32. Be completed the first try on Restream.
First try. Wow. AD Frogs 2, and we'll be done in probably less than 2 hours. I mean, it's all... it's all... I don't know, maybe not less than 2 hours.
Well,
but
it really depends on boss key locations.
Yeah, boss key locations, but... Tendalorian, yeah. This particular stream, J-Bone did a 1 in 32, and...
First try.
Nailed it first try, which was probably going to be their only try as well, I imagine. If you do see it, it's usually a... Oh, I'll just do it once and see. Although I did see at the end of a race, there was like a head-to-head race, there was a decision. They realised they had to go all the way out to GTG and like clear all of that and hope that they found an item, or just keep 1 in 32ing until they got it right and collect the item there. And they did just the 1 in 32 option.
Oh yeah.
And it paid out for him, even, which eventually. So that's pretty lucky. But it's pretty rare that you're going to see that. It was like, yeah, I don't want to go. I've missed other logic, and I haven't got the lens. The lens is going to take me a good 25 minutes to get. I'm just going to sit here and just keep trying. Treasure chest minigame. Yes, Tobias, exactly, because in a multi-world particularly, there's a lot of dead time. BK mode, where you're basically just sat around doing nothing and hoping that your colleagues find something for you to do. And, hey, you can just sit there and 1 in 32 constantly, if you choose.
I mean... Wasn't it called BK mode for Burger King mode?
Yeah, correct. It's like, there's nothing for me to do. I'm going to go get a Burger King. And they did. And from what I understand, it was a delicious Burger King too.
Yeah. Multi-worlds are interesting. But we're here to commentate the weekly and the Bongo Bongo fight. Alright. Real quick, what's your 150 beat per minute song for Bongo Bongo?
I forgot to plan for this one, so I'm going to go for the classic Skater Boy. I keep thinking to myself, oh, next time I'm with Mad Monk Adam, I'm going to come up with a cool song. But
Alright, I'm going to go. Today, my Bongo Bongo song is 535 by Buck Dharma.
Oh, that's an interesting choice. You always bring the interesting ones that out of left field. I like it.
Yeah, no. It's more in my quest to do a different bongo song every stream I'm commentating on.
I mean, I'm totally here for it. I love all these oddball song recommendations from Mad Monk Adam. It's one of the highlights.
Oh yeah, no, as long as you fight Bongo in the seed and I'm commentating, I'm gonna give you a completely random song. Oh, I gotta find that. What's that?
Yep, pick up this song, presumably Storms. And I guess it could be Summertime. And then, yep, let's go beat Jabu, is I think the next call is. Maybe just go do Spirit, I suppose, since you're already adult. Oh, I could do water. Yeah, that's an option as well. And hope that we don't need to find the iron boots to beat it. The only chance that will be is if the boss key is on the central pillar, which is a 1 in 10, 1 in 11.
I forget the actual chances.
It's roughly 10% or below anyway. It's very unlikely. But we have seen a 1 in 32 done first time in this seed, so frankly all bets are off when it comes to it. What happens when you freeze his hands? Well, you just get a slightly different animation, basically, where he shakes them about like, oh, it's cold. But the meme used to be, and this is going back some, but it used to be when it was faster. I don't know if it actually ever was, but it used to be the meme was it was faster.
Oh, it never is.
If you used ice arrows on him, but
it was never faster. It's just a different animation that takes longer.
But if you use ice arrows on him, then you truly swag, and you earn the respect of chat for the rest of the seed.
Yeah.
It is written. So it be. So it is.
So it was written, so shall it be.
That's the quote I was looking for. Exactly.
I'm always down for a good reference. Hey, Mel.
Welcome in. This seed has been something, let me tell you. We have had...
If you didn't notice, Tobias is very mad at me for a terrible, terrible, horrible pun.
oh my god! I've just seen it. Yeah, that's terrible.
Did you read it?
If this was Sister Channel, the Silver Gauntlets, then there's a room for that where we send people who make terrible puns. You would be banished, sir.
Tobias.
Required child DC.
Yeah, Mel, you missed required child DC and a what was it?
J-Bone 1 in 32 first time.
Yep.
And
first try 1 in 32.
Required AD Frogs 2.
The containment. Actually, that's not even mine. I stole that from somebody else when I got into a pun off with them the other day.
Yeah, for a bloopy of all things.
Right.
But it was worth it. Oh, but no, 10 DeLorean. This one was particularly bad. Like, Tobias has just forbidden it. It's never seen the light of day in public.
We haven't seen the boss key yet, have we?
No, I don't think so. No, so still plenty of opportunities for it not to be hard required. Hard required.
Foolish
Ice
fool.
boots.
Ice boots?
Ice boots. Iron boots.
That sounds like they'd melt in water.
Right? Or if it just freeze the water that you step on, just touch it and it just freezes. So
Oh, so you'd walk on water.
Yeah, then you'd have to use DINs to unfreeze the water.
Or you could use it could
Fire
pull like
source.
Majora's Mask does and actually give ice arrows a use at making ice platforms on the water.
I mean, I still want blue fire arrows. I think that's going to be the next major thing to come in. Gotta have those blue fire arrows. Just shooting King Zora with a blue fire arrow would be so satisfying.
Yeah, well, we're running out of checks for boss key.
It's fine. Last time I saw a race like this, it was oh, I hope it's not on Central Chest, and it was literally the 9th check out of 10, and it was still not Central Pillar, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
Don't jinx it. Knock on wood. You'll speak it into existence.
If I do, then I will take that that punishment when it comes. Right, Tobias, that's it exactly. That's the way I look at it. DLC.
Oh lord. There we go. I mean, at least the 6-heart Shadow Link is not that bad at all. Alright. Is it down in the river?
Yes. Yes, it is. Interestingly, just checking the race room, still only 4 forfeits, and one we know was a technical forfeit rather than an actual forfeit. Which for an AED Frogs 2 seed, that's pretty good. But we've still got as many runners going as we have. 27 currently.
Yep, it's just on river.
Erebus. DLC confirmed. No iron boots required.
Isn't it always DLC?
Never in doubt. I was very confident.
Also, I just realized Tobias said no reading it out loud. He didn't say anything about posting it as a chat message. So who was it that asked? Tinder. Here, I'll reply to your message with it. There you go. And baseball immediately grabs the bait.
We know where one hammer is, and we're about to find where the second hammer is pretty soon.
Fair enough. Right?
True.
They just didn't appreciate it.
Older than his sandals, I think.
Palm.
And now it's impossible to unhear it.
What's up, Mel? Ah.
For real, that's what it's like. That's how it'd be.
Oh yeah, we've bet on who would get the first 3 medallions, and the answer is Double Decker. Oh my God, Shy.
Yeah, way too old for
Wow.
that. Like, not even close. And yeah, congratulations if you bet on Double Decker. You were in this slight minority, and so you get a little bit extra payout. Good job. And Tobias, of course, on top of things. Who will be the first to finish on Restream is our next prediction with channel points. Is it going to be Jabo? Or is it going to be W, who's currently in a slight lead, I would say?
Yeah.
But Rando can and does be Rando quite regularly, so...
Rando's gonna rando. You're 6 minutes away from 2 hours. Tobias.
Oh no.
Yay!
Double
I pulled
or
another one to
nothing.
the dark side.
This stream has gone to a dark place, and I'm not sure I like it.
Are you feeling boned?
Oh.
I heard that groan. I'm proud of that groan.
Yeah, that was very rare that something will make me groan with such disappointment and anguish in one. But you managed it. Congratulations.
I'm not mad. I'm glad. Well, actually, I am technically mad. I'm the mad monk. Waha. I've always been mad. It's just taking all this long to notice.
Tobias knows exactly. It was.
You're welcome. Can you? Okay, I didn't think so. Looks like you, Dubby was trying to peek that chest from the hand. But we are in spirit now. We just need the hammer, don't we? We don't need anything else.
Nope.
Alright, so we're just looking for 3 keys in the boss key. Or 2 more keys in the boss key. A key in the boss key. Something like that. Excuse me.
Well, hey,
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
Well, we've
that's
got our
right.
keys. Now we just need Vovoski.
Ba, 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 ba. All right, double spirit temple. Oh, hey, Bosky. There we go. That was quick.
Send Lauren with a cheer of 40 bits. Thank
Do
you
you
very
have
much.
those? No idea. But thank you.
Thank you very much for dropping them here.
Yeah.
I agree, Kirby fan. Very inappropriate music for Spirit Temple. I'd say the custom music rolling has been pretty cursed in general for sound effects and music for C from J-Bone's side.
Yeah.
It's been an experience.
That's not the heart attack I had a week or two ago during the weekly when someone decided, oh yeah, I've been working on this problem in the death build. I'm gonna throw dents at all these floating around skulls at the top of Spirit Temple and give everybody a heart attack.
Nah, don't do it.
Well,
Don't
they
even
fixed
have
it apparently.
set. You mean it's no longer a softlock if you
Yes. I mean, it's no longer a soft lock.
a crash even. Amazing.
They did that last TU weekly or the week before. On purpose.
That's pretty awesome that they finally fixed that, because that's been a problem, well, since forever, basically.
Right. But only on the dev build right now. As far as I'm aware. I could be completely wrong. Yeah.
A
why not?
25-year-old gamer's already held together with chewing gum and duct tape and hope.
Happy 2 hours, everybody. Give a shout outs to our two racers on restream today, J-Bone and Double Decker. Hey, shout outs to our two trackers, Palm and Baseball. Yes, Alka, it is. And a shout outs to my co-com Ginger, and of course, a shout outs to our restreamer Tobias.
Massive shout outs to Mad Monk Adam for joining us for this one and infecting chat with some truly, truly horrendous puns. For which, for all the good of introducing me to new, obscure music, there's always the bad of introducing me to some absolutely atrocious puns. So. We take what we can. We're soft with the rough.
I give and I take equally.
Indeed. Giveth and taketh away. That is the Mad Monk Adam way.
I don't think he got the kill on that. I didn't think so.
Yeah, see, now we're getting to the see, for me personally, looking at chat, this to me would be classed as go mode, and I think the runners themselves would class it as go mode. However, under the actual literal terms of go mode, until we physically own it in our hands, it's technically not
Right.
classed as go. So
Also, can we just point out that J-Bone's boomerang sound is Ruto screaming when you throw her.
ooh, I think I'm definitely on the this was planned camp now.
Right, we are technically missing Slingshot and Iron Boots for logic, but who cares?
Yeah, screw those guys. All the homies hate them. It's fine.
We never saw 20 skulls. We saw 10 skulls, it was strength 2. And we're not going to see 20 skulls now. If on his sound effect is child scream. I don't think we'll get on a pony either. Screw logic, we got shoes. Ba da 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 da. Oh yeah. Hard required child stone DC. We needed technically child spirit as well for that key. Ooh. Zuh.
Hey, and there's our storms.
And now go child and get the Epponas. And go to Frogs 2 and get your hammer. No, I guess while you're child, you go do Jabu. Where was Jabu? Jabu was in Deku Tree, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So for save child spawn being vanilla, very easy to get to.
Mm-hmm. Also the save and age change.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, double deckers basically throughout this as good as can be, I think, generally. Made all the right decisions whenever they needed to.
Mm-hmm. About to hit go mode at 2 hours and 5 minutes. I'm actually a little surprised nobody's finished yet, to be honest.
I am and I'm not. But I do feel that we'll probably be starting to get the get a winner in the next 10 minutes. We might even get a winner on Restream, honestly, the way WW's been playing.
I mean, he's got Jabu and Fire. Both are pretty... Depending on the boss key location and Fire, it's not too bad, but it's longer. And then, of course, J-Bone's not that far behind at all.
No, a few minutes behind. Does have Auroras, which isn't really going to save them those few minutes, probably, but it's fair at least. We kind of got Auroras a bit too late to really make much use of it.
Right.
It looks like WD's going to get Jabu out of the way first.
Makes sense, but he's gonna grab he's grabbing his hammer first, actually. Remember,
yes.
Jabu's at Deku Tree.
Jabu is at Deku, of course. I played myself.
Right, we still don't know whether Fire is at the entrance of Well or Ice, but I'm guessing we'll just go and check both immediately. Mm-hmm. Well would be a bit faster to check, the Well entrance. So we'll probably do that first. After we go back adult. At least that's my guess. And then, if it's not there, go to Ice. Which won't take too long with Scales and Minuet.
Mm-hmm.
It's rock game time.
Hope you like the songs, because we're going to be hearing all of them. And throwing all the money away while we do it.
Epona song. I like the money. Give. You're gonna take all this money now and throw it on the ground.
At least it makes sense now why there's so much money in the river when you swim down it. It's because of you're just throwing it away every time we play the frogs some music. It's like, I don't need your rupees. Just throw them in the river.
Looks like you're saving storms for last. Storms with a heart container. Frogs and rain. And hammer. That's
there
go
we go.
mode.
Go. To victory.
Oh god. I can't quite get over Hover Boots being Navi's. Hey, look, listen. Oh no. Fairy. Alright, here's gonna be Jabu Jabu for Double Decker. Yeah, that's the F Airy for J-Bone there. Alright. I just read chat. Tobias, last night's duration before the start. Nyquil to Decker, make us look good. Decker's, nah, I will not. But it looks like Decker's gonna be the first to finish.
Definitely on restream. I think we've got a good chance of maybe just in general as well. This could be.
Yeah.
But I know, so getting one's hopes up. I think there are some very, very high level runners in this race, and if they've read the logic correctly, which they should have, I think we might be finishing pretty soon. But there is no guarantee of that by any means.
Alrighty.
Yeah, this is definitely a beginner mode AD Frogs 2, for sure. Like, someone needs to turn the difficulty up next time. This was a little bit easy.
I mean, does it even feel like it's a bias seed? Kid. No, this wasn't. Honestly, as long as you read the logic, it's not bad. at all. Even not reading logic, it's kind of linear. Yeah, this is a random bot seed. Random bot's going nice. Random bot's lost its sadistic edge.
Just saving it for season 6.
Over the tourney.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got some big matches coming up.
Are you saying Randobot is hungover?
Surely that would. Randobot's one of those nice hangovers, then, not one of those grumpy. I want to make people suffer for my bad decisions hangover. I've got a headache. I'm going to make everyone else suffer too.
That makes sense.
It's getting used to these new settings, like we all are as well.
Yeah. His brother Nicebot filled in.
I say we veto Nicebot in future. Wake Randobot up.
Make it even grumpier so it gives an even worse seed.
Yes.
Observe. Exhibit A. Objection. This is not a seed. This is hell on earth. Oh, hey, we're getting a well entrance check from J-Bone here. We're going to find out what exactly is fire and what is GTG.
I mean, considering the absolutely horrific seeds that I have seen in weeklies before, I'm not too disappointed. But we've got a fairly straightforward Jetty seed.
Yeah, that's fair. Right, all seeds can subform, not all seeds do. As Tobias put it. We've had a couple that go over 4 hours, but not very many.
Yeah,
I thought we had one that went over 4 hours, but that was just because of really bad luck. Alright, the well is GTG, by the way. And so ice is fire.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to put a volcano in the middle of a frozen mountain. Icy waters. A song of fire and ice. Thank you, Palm. You also know Iceland was named that way to drive people away from it because it was actually green. Trixie Vikings. Right, S-Shy points out. Alright. Where is... Yeah, Decker's just gonna go adult. And we're gonna see... Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Jay is doing Jabu Jabu before going and getting Epona's song. Since it won't help him do anything anyway, it's just a good hammer.
Don't hate it.
But Jay is still all the frogs and getting the hammer behind Double Decker, and of course, and the rest of Jabu Jabu.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at this point, it's a very sizable lead that W has here.
Especially because the frogs take quite a while.
The fishwife falls in the water. She goes all the way back, and she complains most vigorously.
Yep.
Because she can't swim in, like, 4 foot of water, even though she's a princess of Azora. Go figure.
I think canonically it's supposed to be like stomach acid or something.
I guess. But stomach acid that only affects the Zora of royal disposition, I guess. Link's totally fine. Like, he don't mind. Yeah, my headcanon is that she's just like, I refuse. Yeah. I refuse to swim. Why should I swim when I have servants who can carry me for me? Carry me for... Whatever. Carry me.
It's kind of fitting that the boomerang is Ruto screaming from you throwing her. Yeah.
Yeah, 100% convinced that Jay might have planned out this one. It's like, too convenient. Yes. Yes, that's on. Jay does have some explaining to do, and we will make him explain. He will answer for his crimes against his. The court of public opinion shall judge.
Objectively, is this really that bad?
The chickens were pretty damn bad.
The chickens were pretty damn... You know what? That's fair. Wow. Alright, Fire Temple. Yeah, no. He's got a lot of interesting sounds today. I'm literally just looking for Woski here in Fire Temple. Which means it's probably going to be the last check we check.
Oh, of course. It's, I see you've played some randos, or you've been watching randos for a while. You understand how these things work.
Season 2?
Oh my. Things have changed so much since those days.
Oh yeah.
Like, apart from the base game being the same, it's just completely unrecognizable.
Oh, tell me that again. I remember when subbing 3 was a big deal.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just like nowadays, it's like, well, sub 3, whatever. Wake me up when it's sub 230, sub 2 even.
Yeah. I remember when sub 4 was still a big deal too. Which nowadays you wouldn't think that was a problem.
No, very rarely. I struggle to sub 4 most seeds still, but some seeds I can easily enough sub 4, and I'm really not that great.
Back when you had to have Stone of Agony for hints.
That was bad. That was that was so bad. It's probably the most cursed thing that I've. But everything else was still made it worth it, and stuck with it. Even through all of that, and I'm so glad that I did.
Oh yeah. I mean, I took a year off, but other than that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've had, life gets in the way here and there, of course, but
yeah.
I mean, that's the thing on Hinged Moose. Like, I find it really difficult to come back to a seed if I don't beat it in like one go. I find it very difficult to come back and pick up where I left off.
Mm-hmm.
But Triforce Splits is pretty nice in that respect, because that's sort of a hard 2-hour time limit, and then at the end of the 2 hours, it's like, yeah, it's done.
I have no idea how to enable God mode in Ocarina of Time, but it's probably illegal to do so. But we are Go mode.
Yeah, if we ever find God mode, don't do it. So that's the only advice I can give anybody listening. Report how you did it to your nearest mod immediately.
You know what? At this point, I'm just gonna laugh if it's Pierre.
I always like a good heist Goron for boss keys when I'm not running, so...
Yeah. Hammer is on Frogs 2, Starks.
Yep, which J-Bone is going to go have finished in about 3 minutes' time.
Those are both keys.
Like, I mean, it's technically go mode. I mean, realistically it's go mode, but technically it isn't. So, it's what it is. It's how it goes.
Yeah, Frogs 2 is hinted. It's an always hint.
Yeah, we've known from the very beginning that we've had to come here for the hammer and do all dungeons to get there.
Yeah. Also, if you're getting in late now, so we had a first try at 1 in 32 as well.
Yep. Completely blind, 1 in 32. Like, I'll be honest, initially when I saw him doing it, I was like, wait, where did he find the mask from? I don't remember him picking up the Lens of Truth. What's going on here? And I was like, oh, hang on a minute, he doesn't have the Lens of Truth. The mad lad, what is he doing? So that's 1 in 32 is the treasure chest game, but doing it without the lens. And Because you've got a 1 in
Completely
32
guessing.
chance of guessing it correctly each time you go through. Yeah, J-Bone did it first time, which is pretty rare, as you can imagine.
It depends on your song placement, Starks, but yeah, usually it's all dungeons, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, Palm's right. It's been so long since I've seen Frogs 2 actually have something that we need, like actually required. So this is a bit of a treat for me to sort of see a Frogs 2 seed. It's been well over a year since the last one I watched.
Dobby was trying to set up for the pixel shot and fell off the top.
Oh no, that feels bad. Not setting Pierre as an adult, only as a child, so...
And J-Bone having problem with this song, which I believe it's the same no matter what, and that is actually out there online somewhere if you want to practice it. For the rare occasions, it does come up.
Every time it's the exact same. You can get it up and just press the buttons in order. And, Hey, see, Tobias is sensible. He knows that if he ends up having to do Frogs 2, type it in channel. There we go. I think Arthur was one who told me about the idea, or I saw him talking about that idea, and I was like, oh yeah, that's actually a really good idea.
Ouch. Decker falling off again. We always hint OOT and Frogs too.
Oh yeah, one thing that might not be totally obvious to newcomers as well is we do have Dungeon ER on also, which has been fun. It's been pretty straightforward actually. The locations of the entrances. There's been no craziness really.
We had Forced Child DC though.
We did have Forced Child DC, which again, not going to see that in the S6 tournament. I feel. And if you ever do see it in the S6 tournament, then something has gone terribly, terribly wrong. Alright, so we're not falling off this time so far. So... Hey, I remember talking about that last time, Nasa, yeah.
Appreciate that. Dub is doing pixel shot, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very specific. Well, it's clue's kind of in the name, I guess. There is a pixel that you can. Not happy falling off there. There's a specific pixel. Nope, didn't set Scarecrow, but if you've got long shot, you can do a setup whereby it is possible to hit one very specific pixel on the target, and it will take you up there. You don't need to set Pierre.
So he's completely losing his lead to this.
But it is very difficult. It is very, very difficult.
Oh yeah. Like, it's literally a pixel. Or like 3 pixels or something like that. About half a fire temple now.
Yeah. The longer this takes W Decker, the more J-Bone gets back into it. But
he's just leaving it now.
Oh no!
Damn.
Oh, this fire temple has I think W Decker, the sooner he gets out of it, the better. I think.
Yeah, that's just insult to injury.
It really does. It's like, okay, do you know what? I'm giving up on pixel shot. I'm just gonna oh, that boulder. Damn it! Fire is one of those temples, that room particularly, where like one error can compound quite fast on top of other errors, and sometimes there's not really a ton you can do about it. You just have to bite your lip and take a deep breath and get on with it.
Right. As Palm points out, there's other people in the racing because it's the weekly, but we're only restreaming 2 of them. So please, no spoilers from the race room, if you don't mind. Yeah, NA is for North America. We also have an EU weekly, which is tomorrow morning or afternoon, depending on your time zone. Which is for European time, makes it easier for Europeans to race. Like the NA weekly is supposed to be easier for the people from North America to race. Vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as Tobias pointed out.
Although me and Tobias definitely representing Europe. In fact, Tobias an hour ahead of me even, and it's 12:30 here, so might be a
Thanks
more
for coming out this late.
NA friendly schedule, but that doesn't mean that the EU staff don't come to help out or race even. So I'm sure we got some EU racers in as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I always sign up for the EU and NA weekly. I've helped out. I believe I'm still, according to some, honorary British.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen no reason to remove the honorary title from you, so yeah, still got it in my eyes.
I guess I'm no longer. I thought. Okay, I heard you wrong because I thought you said I saw a reason to remove it.
I mean, that pun earlier was pretty close. I had to speak to the British royal family on WhatsApp, but we sorted it out. Charles said it was fine, so
I'm just imagining you messaging. All right, so I gave him honorary British, and then he said this really horrible pun. And can I take it away from him now?
So Charles asked what was a pun, and I told him, and he was like, "Well, one is quite amused." So there you go.
Oh God. You can. There's a website. I can't remember the link for it. Lists what is legal and illegal to waste on, but most of them use either the Wii Virtual Console or an emulator like BizHawk or RetroArch.
Mm-hmm. Or Project 64. They're the 3 main ones.
Mm-hmm.
But there are specific settings for if you want to race using any of those emulators that you have to bear in mind. However, if you're not racing, then just put it in whatever you want. Yeah, put it in an emulator of your choice and have at it.
We're doing all Sanity Chaos Seed, where literally everything is shuffled with everything. And it takes you 48 hours to complete.
Overworld and Dungeon Skull Sanity. That's what I recommend for your first. No, I don't recommend that for your first seed. I did that for my first seed, and I liked it, but I'm a masochist when it comes to these things. So.
Right. But no, if it's going to be your first ever randomizer seed, I really suggest going with the standard settings that are currently on there. They're a good entrance into that. That's what they're made for, is to be a good entrance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's Pierre.
And yeah, if no one's a member of the Discord either, the Discord is a fantastic repository of knowledge, and people always willing to help out. If you get stuck on something and like, I just can't work it out, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, someone will have a look for you and see if we can solve it.
Right. This is pixel shot or bust for Double Decker here, because it's on the air.
Oh no. Poor Dubby. Alright, here we go. We're going to get it first time now, of course, because that's how it always works.
Right. I think his setup's a little off, is what the main problem is here.
This honestly might be why you've not seen any finishes yet. Like, overall. I can totally see.
Neither of them have done. I don't know if they did Pierre as child. I think they did, but I know none of them did as adults. Oh, he got it!
Hey!
Oh, Shield flicks because I can't tell if he's happy or not.
The shield flicks of rage and satisfaction, I guess. Probably more rage.
That is way far from first try.
First try this time.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? That's fair. It's first try this time. He just needed to calm down for a second, go check the other sex, and then got it immediately.
This is just how it always works. When you can save time and you're trying to make a good play, it doesn't work. When you've done everything else anyway, and you're like, God damn it, I've got to come back here. Then you get it first time.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is. That is the boss key. So now we just need to go bop a dragon on the head with a hammer and go finish the seed. And see if we make it first overall, which, you know, still an option. Still an option. Yep. Nobody has finished yet. One more forfeit we've had, but that's literally it. Which I was saying that when we started and we were looking, oh yeah, it's going to be like, it's AD for Frogs too. I was like, well, we're going to lose at least 30% of players. Are not going to finish once they work that out. But no, most people have stuck with it. Because actually it's turned out to not really be that terrible as these things go. It's been fairly straightforward and kind of looked like kind of fun to play, quite honestly. So,
all right, quick strat time.
Yeah, missing those fairies might come back and haunt them, but we'll have to see.
Now, I don't know if they have enough time because they got like 23 seconds, but I prefer, because it's so consistent, the 1-3-3. And Jay's doing a great setup there. I think he gets this.
There. Oh, not quite.
And oof. I believe they still have a fairy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an F fairy.
Hey, getting the pixel shot.
Jay,
wow.
Getting it. Making up a little bit more time there.
Oh yeah.
It's not gonna.
Double Decker getting troll hold.
Everything that could have gone wrong in this Fire Temple has basically gone wrong for Double Decker, but Fire Temple is down. It doesn't need to come back here ever again. Let's just go get the Rainbow Bridge. Fight our way to the top. Slay a pig.
Just wants to fill the whole temple with bombs and collapse the whole thing.
And then get sent back to being a child. And we'll forget all of this ever happened because that's what Zelda decided to do. And we didn't kill Skull Kid this seed, so Majora's Mask will be happening. The sequel will continue.
There we go. It's time for the climb. We're about 6 minutes out from Double Decker finishing, barring something happening. Because it's about 6 minutes from Temple of Time to finishing fighting Ganon, if you factor in the climb time. We never did see that Big Poe get turned in because we ended up in go mode. Noct, you have an objection? Or is it just because of the boss music from J-Bones? Jay also getting troll hold, but as the first one instead of the last.
Yeah, I don't know why I typed that and didn't just speak it. Use my words instead of.
Yeah, you're commentating.
I actually,
just watching.
yeah. I will take it as I was up very early for a meeting this morning, and it's now very late. So that's that'll be my excuse.
I think everybody was up early.
Oh,
we have a first place finisher.
GG's to Alexis. Let's go. Oh no, no fairy this time for Double Decker, so we're gonna have to go back to the bottom of the castle. Oh.
That's an F.
Is this gonna let Jay back into it on restream? He's really close behind now.
Well, he's still gotta go through both the Stalfos and Dynalphos.
Yeah, but it's considering how far behind it was about 10 minutes ago. It's
yeah.
It's getting a little bit more Monkeress now.
It's a moment where you wish you had more fairies.
Yeah, GG's to Alexis for finishing in first. That's a time of 2:43 and 21 seconds. It's really good. Alexis just missing out on season 6 this year, which was crazy, quite frankly, because Alexis is one of the top French runners, but did make it to the semi-finals of the Challenge Cup, which is going on next week. So, getting some good practice in for that.
Oh, getting bodied again, but not dying this time.
Okay, yeah, I think the danger is over now. I think it's probably call it.
Wow.
I mean, basically anyone but the French and perhaps the Germans really needs to get good.
Not sure whether to be offended or not.
This is going to sound really cliche, but one thing I would say about the Challenge Cup about surprises is it's not really a surprise, but just like the level of quality, even outside the top 64 in season 6, just is insane. Like, it's genuinely incredible how many top level runners play this game now.
All right. 2, 3, 4, and oh no, messed up the one cycle.
Like, the last half an hour for W, I think, is one of those half an hours where they're just gonna, like, if they were in like a one-on-one race, they would be very unhappy.
Right.
Very unhappy. It's just everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong, and they'll be under a lot more stress, I think. But like, they've got to know they're on course for a good time, though. We know that only one finisher still so far.
Mm-hmm.
And J-Bone's going to navigate this with Quarter of a Heart, presumably a fairy for backup, I would hope. But if not, it's going to have to be pretty much perfect. Which J-Bone is easily skillful enough to do, of course, but a bit more of a challenge. No, I've got a complete refill, of course. I forget you get Because Ganondorf's such a nice guy. He don't even tell you where the arrows that you can beat it with are. He gives you a free health refill before the fight.
Doesn't refill your magic though. Gotta watch out for that.
That is a good point, yeah. Yeah, otherwise you have to climb fall all the way to the bottom. And climb all the way back up again.
1, 2, 3. Double did get his jump flash in there.
Jay. Oh, Jay.
Jay gets knocked down to the bottom of the pillar. Oof. Alright. This will be...
Wow, is this going to be second place on Restream, or are we going to get a snipe? This is exciting stuff.
I don't know, but that's 1. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's 2. That is 3. 2 more. That's 4. One
Got
more.
him.
And this will be time here after this 30-second cutscene. This cutscene takes forever. But that'll be GG's for Double Decker with an official race time of...
Stab the leak in the eye.
That'll be an official time of 2:48:54.
Second place on Restream. Let's go, Double Decker. Fantastic performance.
That is a silver medal. GG's.
Only the beast with his Alexis coming in faster. That's really impressive performance.
Yep. We might actually get third on
even
Restream
with
as well.
Well, yeah, Jay is literally right behind. Every time I commentate weekly, we get really high finishes. It's exciting.
But this will be... Yep. There's Jay going into round 2. And GG's Decker.
GG's. Second place. What a performance.
I mean, until I don't know,
till the end. But yeah.
like the last
whatever
half
that was.
Yeah, like.
But up to that point.
Yeah, I like to think of it as like I felt like a lot of the seed was kind of my bitch. It was really simple. Everything just kind of flowed. Like I only got 2 like path hints. It was that simple. Like everything just kind of went one thing into another. It didn't feel like I was doing anywhere that didn't give me information or items. And then it's like somehow I just misremember how I do pixel shot, and I'm like, Fire Temple.
J-Bone just getting sniped by Cola there, right at the end. Oh, the snipe.
Oh man.
Just missing out on third, but GG's to J-Bone as well.
I'm sure he'll be happy. He was talking about how rusty he was, so.
With the official time at 2:50:32. You were saying, Decker? I'm sorry.
Oh, nothing. Just like yeah, I got to Fire Temple and I'm like, damn, pixel shots got hands. I don't know, like what happened. I was misremembering how I usually do it. And then it's just like one thing led into another, and then eventually I was like, I'm just gonna walk away. I'm gonna do other stuff, and while I'm doing other stuff, I'm gonna go on YouTube. I'm gonna find the setup I usually do. I'm gonna see what I was doing wrong, and I'll go, that's how I fucked up. So, yeah, it is what it is.
And then of course it ended up being on Pierre.
Yeah. I mean, it had to be. It had to be.
GG's Jay.
GG's Jay.
Yo, GG's.
Yeah, GG's. At least we were.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, no, that was very close on Restream. You were about 10-15 minutes behind, and then Decker had a really hard time in Fire Temple, and then died to Salt and Pepper.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that might have been the worst climb I've had in a long time, but I can't remember the last time I 2-cycled Ganondorf for a long time.
Also,
oh yeah, we got sent down to the bottom as well. Oh.
I knew I was gonna 2-cycle Ganondorf. Like with the way most of my bosses went this seed, I was like, it's not happening. I can just tell.
Yeah, I mean, my biggest issue was I should have just went straight to Shadow after beating Ice, but I wanted to find the Twin Roba hint. So I did a bunch of overworld shit trying to find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you find more than 2 paths, by the way?
Yeah, I have all of them.
Oh, cool. What were the other ones? I had Market Evolve and Cacta Baronate, and that's all I ever got. 'Cause everything just kind of happened for me, and I was like, okay.
All right, so we have
Phantom Ganon, Lon Lon to Morpha, Shadow to Twinrova.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's funny. J-Bones
All
picked
kinda
up Shadow
useless.
Twinrova as you were going through Shadow Decker.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's yeah. I think if I changed one thing about how I rooted this seed, because I think generally speaking, I did it really well. The one thing I would say is I should have done Water Temple before Shadow, because
Yeah.
I got the Mirror Shield and Shadow. I'm like, I'm in go mode. I'm gonna start skipping everything, and then I start skipping stuff, and I'm like, I might need irons. I probably should have found that out first.
Don't worry, I did the exact same thing. I'm halfway through water. I'm like, I'm gonna be fucked by this.
Yeah, I could feel it.
Everything in Shadow.
I was really clenching my butthole when I got to the river. I'm like, please, please.
Yep. Also, both Lon Lon Ranch to Morpha hints were back of lake.
Yeah, I like I said, I did ice, and I knew I was Mirror Shield from Go. I'm like, I want to find the Twinrova hint if there is one. And so I did back a lake, and then went out into field to get more hints, and that's where I found the Twinrova one.
Yeah.
The Phantom Ganon one was right next to Jabu, though. I don't know how you missed that one, but.
I was in go mode by the time I was there. Oh, sorry, no, I wasn't, because I did DC. I did DC super early. I just didn't check the hints there.
Right. Jay, we have two main questions for you. One, did you plan though your sounds out?
No.
No?
So
wow.
You didn't plan to those sounds, so that was just all happy accident.
Correct.
Dear
Incredible.
God, have mercy.
Custom sounds just working out perfectly.
His chicken sound was cursed as all hell.
It was.
My chicken sound was Talon waking up, so doing Talon's chickens was great.
Amazing.
His bow was chickens.
Boomerang was Zora being thrown. That was
no, yeah.
Princess
and then his
Ruto,
long shot
Yeah.
was frogs.
Okay, okay.
And his hover boots were Navi.
I need to mess around with a lot of the newer sounds. I've not really tried them, so most of mine are still default. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've updated my dev branch in forever. So that's the first time I've had any of those.
Also, it's funny that Acola beat you, because can we talk about how you YOLO'd chest game and got the 1 in 32 on your first try?
I did that for stream value. There's no way I normally do that.
we were popping off like it's been so long since we've seen a successful 1 in 32 first time.
Yeah, but there's nothing there.
No, it was all for naught, but it was
great.
It was worth it.
Makes me feel like I should have done some showboating as well. In DC, I choose the entrance because of the mouth, because I was like, I'll do that, and then if there's no big chest that I need to get to on the top two, I'll just skip going through, just go back down, walk in, that's fine. I get there and there's no big chest, and I'm like, I still kind of really want to do slingshotless Liz Alphos just to do it.
See,
I was like, that wastes so much time. I was like, I'm not gonna be that guy. I'll do silly stuff, but not that silly.
Right.
I haven't practiced slingshotless in probably a year and a half, so I didn't remember everything. So I said, I'm not fucking doing it. I'm gonna go chew the eyes, go clear, and then reset to the front.
Oh yeah, no, the Forced Child DC, we loved that.
I'm guessing you never found the slingshot, right? So we have no idea.
Never found it.
Nope,
never found it.
Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what the logic is in this scene.
I kind of just walked to all of my dungeons and items, and then just sort of went, right, cool. That's all the ones I actually need. So goodbye, big chests.
Yeah, no,
I opened the big chest on the way just to see if I could pull a BGS, but
I did the one in Spirit. That was a fairy ball. I did that in case it was a BGS, and then the one in Fire Temple, I was like, there's so little left for BGS to matter, and there's 3 slingshots, 2 bows, strength 3. I was like, I'm just not opening this one.
I didn't open that one either, but every other big one I did.
All right, we have
No idea where anything was that y'all didn't pick up.
I mean, it pretty much has to be. We can probably like eliminate most things. It's probably bottom of the well, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well-
mean there was a major item in bottom of the well under the water.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that ZL, you need a slingshot to get ZL. So
Did you?
yeah, because you need a slingshot to get a bow.
There was a bow. No, there was a bow in bottom of the well.
Oh, okay. So
There was
there's
a bow in
logic.
bottom of the well that was accessible. So and then, yeah.
Okay, there's
Uh,
logic.
Also, your first logical bomb bag, I believe, was in bottom of the well as well.
Yes, something like
Yeah,
that.
it was the first chest on the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Cool.
that makes sense.
There we
And
go.
your bow was in DC, by the way.
Oh, I got it. I got the wrong one. My bow was somewhere. I don't know. It all kind of just came.
Your bombs
It
were
was
in
all
well,
just
your
there.
bow was in DC.
Well, yeah, and so that, I guess with the scale you can get into DC. Then yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true.
Yeah, I just assumed it was a slingshot that was somewhere. That was where my logic was, but I didn't really care. So. Well, and
I mean, it's just a sling, right? Like,
had you peeked ice to know that it was fire yet when you got here?
no. I had the market path evolve, so I knew ice had to be fire temple. Like around like just before I was going adult too, so like around like an
Wait,
hour-ish.
Market Path Evolve doesn't mean it has to be Fire Temple. You need a DC to do AD to get Epona.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So I
didn't know then, but
Yeah.
by like a certain point, it kind of became clear anyway after scouting some other stuff out.
yeah, I
Right,
knew it was a
but-
50-50, and I thought that having to go back child if it wasn't ice was worse than me just going and opening bottom of the well real quick and seeing what's in there.
Yeah, that's fair.
But no, this was a fairly straightforward AD Frogs
Yeah.
2 seed.
It's a very long go mode seed, pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like being in go mode when you've got like 4.5 dungeons left to do is
Pretty much.
I mean, it's nice when you're talking about them being like fire, shadow, spirit, water, even though water was barren, but like you had to do most of water, you had to do most of fire.
Mhm.
You had to do like half, 3/4 of spirit. You get to skip a lot in shadow though. That was really cool. I liked that.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
many
I probably
keys,
shouldn't
so
have
early.
skipped all that stuff, but who cares?
Yeah, it was fairly linear, all things considered.
Yeah, for sure. Like I think the seed did a good. I think it was like as far as the seed's composition, it sort of built itself quite well in a way that's like you could kind of suss. Oh, I need to go and do this anyway. I'm just gonna go do that. Things like Ice Cavern. It's like when I went back adult, it's like one of the first things I'm gonna do is Ice because I'm missing all the child songs and Nocturne, and I'm like 90% sure that Nocturne is a required dungeon. So unless like it's GTG, so I'm gonna go into Ice. I get Nocturne, and then I go and check it, and it's Shadow. I'm like, wow, Icy was required. Who knew? Like it could have easily been like ZL as well. And then it's like, okay, it's not ZL. Forest isn't here, so I have to go get Forest, which has to be a GTG, and that's gonna give me my ZL, and then I can just like you just kind of step by step, kind of just planned itself really.
Yeah.
Right,
This
by the
is-
time you found Forest, it had to be ZL on Prelude.
Yes.
There was no other possible song.
Yes.
At
Yeah,
least for
not
you,
for me.
J-Bones hadn't done Ice yet.
Yeah.
Right.
I did
Yeah, that point-
because I just kind of assumed Prelude was gonna be ice. That's just the feeling I got from the seed. So
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I considered it, and then I was like, no, I'll do Ice first. I'll just get Ice out of the way. And then basically force myself into the position where I'm probably gonna go reverse GTG, which I did.
yeah, so
It's
I
like,
reversed
wow.
the GTG and then I jumped down into Valley to
Mm.
see if there was a mirror shield was there. A mirror shield was there, and then I went into ice from there.
Yeah, I mean, because we had Serenade, like I guess that's why I kind of rushed it. But then like I did still jump into Valley because after doing Forest, and I'm like, okay, I'm missing Mirror Shield. I was like, well, there's a hint down there. I'm missing 3 paths. I'll do like the 2 checks there, and also just check the hint. Hint's crap. I'm like, whatever. I'll go do Shadow. And then I'm like, oh look, Mirror Shield. Woo.
Yeah.
The hint
Okay.
was a repeat, wasn't it?
I knew a mirror shield was
yeah,
there,
it was.
which was helpful, but
Yeah, I mean, if I'd done Shadow and not got anything, and then cleared Water, which definitely didn't have anything,
Yeah.
at that kind of point, I'd have probably been looking at, okay, I kind of want to just do a few extra hints, like back of like try and push to find out where the mirror might be before I go Child, so I can try and be as efficient as possible.
Yeah,
Because
what
like
kind of
getting
went?
the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, go on.
I was gonna say what went through my head though is like if I know Mirror Shield is like if I get a hint that says Mirror Shield's I don't know in fire or something like that.
Yeah,
It couldn't be, but like just somewhere else. Like
somewhat awkward.
I could go mode
Mm.
Shadow, which could save me a bunch of time, and I could go mode Spirit, something like that.
Yeah,
Whereas if
I
I
think that's
did,
fair. That's
if
fair.
I didn't, and I mean, and Smear Shield was just not there, I would have been in trouble. So
Yeah, I kind of like. I wanted to kind of push some hints, but it was like at the end of the day, I was like, I don't know. Shadow's still such a like a good dungeon.
Mhm.
Like, there's just a decent chance it's somewhere like Shadow anyway, or Spirit.
Yeah, I don't think there's a
So
wrong decision either way there. It's just
yeah, for sure, for sure.
just didn't work
But
out for me.
it worked out like pretty perfectly though for me because it's like I
Mhm.
do it and I'm like, cool, now I've got mirror, so I can do water, do spirit before I go child, so I can get the burning cack and
Yeah.
get my storms, and then go child, get my AD song, and now I have all 6 songs, so I don't need to do like traveling in time to get my hammer later. It's just
Yep.
like everything just became really smooth. It was just really nice.
And I'm just thinking, they're like, oh, this is gonna turn out so smooth. I can go. I don't have to go child until I'm done with everything, pretty much. And then you have to go child to do fucking spirit. But you know.
Oh, I did the first 2 child spirit checks in my child one.
Okay. See, I fucked up my choose in my adult one and couldn't hit like
Uh
Nigoron, so I didn't have enough choose to do that and light the eyes. So I
yeah.
just said, well, I guess I'm lighting the eyes and that's it.
Fair.
Otherwise, I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna do that.
Yeah, to be honest, like I think that's pretty much everything I have about the seed, I think. Aside from the bit where I'm like a bit annoyed at myself with the whole fire thing, because up until like one of the like one bucket list kind of thing I've still not done is I've still not won a weekly, because like I just don't play them that often, and when I do, shit like this happens.
Yeah. I play too safe to
Uh,
win weeklies is my issue. Like I have like
that's
I have 7 second places in weeklies and I just can't
right.
win one.
That's kind of how I feel. It's like usually I play way too safe. This one I was like on first place, kind of pacing, because I wasted like 10 minutes in fire, like nearly 10 minutes for sure.
How?
Like
I've been so confused how you waste that much time in fire.
I fell down from the upper maze
Okay.
like 3 or 4 times.
You
Then
have
I gave
FW
up
though.
trying to do. I didn't have FW.
Oh. Where would I
Then
get
I
FW?
then I tried then I was like, fuck pixel shot. I'm gonna go do deeper fire. So I did deeper fire, and then I came back to do pixel shot afterwards because I had to. Like
Gotcha.
it's kind of sod's law really. I was like, this is going so well, something has to fuck up.
Yeah.
That's what fucks up. And I'm like,
Okay.
well,
So
is what
that
it
might be
is.
the slowest pixel shot I've ever done, but I didn't have that many issues.
Yeah, I just messed up my setup a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Still first place in our hearts.
Yeah. I
That,
mean,
that counts. That counts, guys.
that would have been a first place finish without the fire temple and dying to the knuckles, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's just lesson learned. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
that's what it is. Yeah.
All right. Any final comments on the seed?
No, just pretty straightforward.
Yeah, pretty much. I like the
Any
settings.
more questions, Ginger? Yeah, these
No,
settings are nice.
I've got nothing. Yeah, I like it. I
Oh,
like the entrance
oh,
randomizer.
I'm sorry. One more thing. What did y'all think about the heart texture for chest?
I was fairly indifferent. Early doors, I was like, I don't know if I think this is a good idea or not. And then like it was okay early doors, like, oh, I got a few extra hearts without having to try. And then like I was in Shadow Temple and I got to the Falling Spike room on half a heart, and I was like, it's fine, there's the 2 pots in here, that'll give me enough to keep going. And then there's like a heart chest in there that gives me a heart container, and I'm like absolutely busting into seams. I'm like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
My
so that
only issue
was pretty good.
I mean, I was part of making that, so I guess I probably shouldn't talk about it that much. About it. I didn't do the art. I was just in the channel saying I would program it once someone did the art. But my biggest issue with it was really hard to peek it like through things like the fire and spirit. I couldn't tell that was a heart.
Right.
Like the ice and ice cavern, it was hard to tell it was a heart until you were like right in the middle of it. But it's fine.
It was good that I
Well,
found out about it before the seed started, by the way, because I had no idea until literally like a minute before, and Cuphat mentioned
Lord.
it in the chat, and I was like, "What?" It's like, "Oh yeah, also hard text chess," and I'm like, "Excuse me, pardon?"
I didn't make. I should have commented because I saw the merge today for that. So
That's fair. It would have given me a nasty, well, not a nasty. It would have given me a bit of a surprise if otherwise, but like it wouldn't have been like backbreaking. So
This is some
Right.
mild confusion.
Yeah.
I'm definitely like in between there because I do think that there's a risk like reward type of thing when it comes to CSMC or CTMC, and putting heart container and pieces in the like a different texture makes reduces some of that.
I think so. Yeah.
But-
I think it's from like the more racing, I guess less casual side of it. I think they're bad for the game.
No,
But I
agree.
think the option is good for like weekly settings and the more approachable stuff.
Yeah, I mean
Right.
the big reason why it was created was for heart like bridge conditions and heart
Yeah.
against BK.
That
But
makes sense.
I think there should have been a conditional to say only if those are on do they show up, but doesn't
Or
really
make it an
matter either
option
way.
anyway. But because if you add that, you might also say, hey, let's make a chest texture that is just blue and yellow for bomb shoes.
Right?
I mean,
yeah. I mean,
That's
where
what
does
I
it
started
end?
thinking playing the
but
seed is. Let's
both
make
of
an
those,
arrow one and
if
a
you do
bomb one.
both of those, you just end up with not a lot of guessing game left for small chess. Anyway, I think that's all we have for the NA Weekly today. I would like to say thank you to everyone who made this restream possible. Thank you to J-Bone and Dubu Decker for graciously agreeing to be restreamed. Thank you to our wonderful trackers Palm and Baseball. And obviously our awesome commentary team, Matt Monk, Adam, and Ginger Sonny, for
Anytime.
keeping us entertained.
More than welcome.
It was super fun. And what's next on Zelda Speedruns? Well, right now we have on the schedule the OoT Randomizer EU Weekly. That'll be tomorrow, 2 p.m. UTC, 10 a.m. Eastern. Also at 20 past 4 UTC or 20 past noon Eastern. There will be some more Season 6 tournament racing. The lower bracket round 5, Ice 9 versus Alex. That's on the schedule. In the meantime, though, let me give you a riddle. What do you get, or what game are we playing if I tell you that I'm currently looking at Super Mario and a Pichu racing each other?
Mario Kart.
Ocarina of
Mario
Time.
and Sonic at the Olympics.
All great guesses. We're actually talking about the Link to the Past Randomizer Pilot Tournament, the Grand Finals.
Does that mean I was the closest answer because I said a Zelda game?
Yes, you are. Anyway, the Grand Finals of the Link to the Past Randomizer Pilot Spoiler Tournament are going on right now, and I'm going to rate us over there right now to see what's going on there because that needs more views.
All right.
In the
Okay,
meantime,
then.
thank you all for watching, and we shall see you soon on Zelda Speedrun.
Well, thank you,
Yep.
Tobias, for all the work putting this on for us. Really appreciate it.
Oh,
A
yeah.
pleasure.
Yeah, thanks as
Thanks
always.
everyone. Thanks for all the volunteers.
Everybody have a nice day. Peace.
Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye.
Everyone.